Assalamu alaikum, Brother Hafiz. Thank you for coming
Wa
by.
alaikum, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sorry for the interruptions earlier.
Oh, sure.
Actually, I just got some interruptions with my network. Actually,
No
Alhamdulillah,
problem.
I'm back.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, you're back.
Actually, I've got a request from a friend of mine,
Yes.
very very good friend. Actually, what we
Mhm.
do, we always recite and read more of ahadith Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam.
Yeah.
And we have started with the Kitab Ilal al-Shara'i'. We have read it.
Mhm.
We started
MashaAllah.
with the Kitab
Alhamdulillah.
al-Tawheed, and we have the list. We want it to be, all the time read. But he actually requested from me, it's a personal request. He said, I should give you this message. You defended the methodology of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, and
Alhamdulillah.
you know, truthful, how, upright it is, how
MashaAllah.
solid it is. He
Alhamdulillah.
said, ever since he started listening from scholars all over, he couldn't got much more enlightened than those
Alhamdulillah.
series of lectures by yours. So
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, he was very
Alhamdulillah.
happy. He was very happy. And I said,
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah, I will tell you. And before we continue, Shaykhana.
Thank you. Give him my
And
salam, inshallah. I'm glad that I was of help to him. Yeah.
Inshallah. Next time I will
Inshallah.
try for him to also join with us, inshallah.
Mhm.
Also,
Yes.
I had another request from Arabian friend. He's in Saudi Arabia, Abdullah. He
Mhm.
also requested that, inshallah, if you can continue your lectures in Arabic language.
Inshallah.
People are there waiting, inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah.
And with our topic, the concept
Yeah.
of uprising against government.
Yeah.
I think Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam wanted us all the time to stay away from such tribulations,
Mhm.
all the way to be free and to practice our religion as we could.
Of course.
I think that's the best Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam is provided for us.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Sheikh, my question here, can we try our best to constitute some concept or some institutions that, or some organizations that will be able to at least cater for followers of Ahlul Bayt, or strengthen Ahlul Bayt, followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, or strengthen itself in the eyes of the world, so that at least it will remain a shelter for the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. We mustabsirun, we always have that beam. We always have that energy to
Mhm.
see the betterment of our followers, to see the betterment of the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, how Shias will be relieved from injustices that is occurring all the world. Like,
Yeah.
are we allowed to constitute a system
Mhm.
or to bring out an organization that will be able to at least help the followers
Yeah.
of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam globally?
Of course, Quran says, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. If there's an organization that's truly trying to serve the Shia and promote the cause of Shia and defend the rights of Shia in different countries or in one region, it's absolutely not only permissible, but one should try to help them out, either by joining them or from outside the organization to encourage them to join them. But one has to pay attention that it has to be truly so, because not everyone or every organization that claims to be serving the Shia, they're actually serving Shia. So if there are not too many organizations like that in the world, but if there are, and probably there are organizations like that, but if there is one in your region, or there's a global organization as such that's dedicated to protect Shia or promote Shiism or help out the Shia in different regions, absolutely.
Yeah.
As long as that organization is not engaging in anything that Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam have prohibited. If that organization is trying to wage jihad or confront governments, that is not right. Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salatu wasalam have not allowed us to do. But if there's an organization that wants to lobby for Shia's rights, for instance, in Nigeria or in India or somewhere, they want to pressure the government and talk with the government in order to reform itself and treat Shias better, or some other way, why not? It's be very a good idea to form such organizations and to join such organizations or even support such organizations. Absolutely. Because there's nothing in ahadith that prohibits such a thing. Yeah. And of course,
someone in the someone in the comment section just read, I should just tell them situation of the Shias in Nigeria. In Nigeria, actually, we have campuses. The problem is communities, and unfortunately, what they are thinking is all the time is revelation. It's about revelation. All the time is revolution. Just like to do what Iran did. That is the main situation.
I think,
and that is why.
My impression is if in Algeria, in Nigeria, if you did not have the Quds Day rally, which is very stupid. I don't think it's very appropriate for Shias in Nigeria to have Quds Day rally. It doesn't help anything. If you did not engage in such activities, and if the Nigerian government did not see you as pawns of Iran and as agents of Iran trying to promote Iranian policies and Iranian objectives in Africa, I don't think they had problems with you. I think they are sensitive with Shia just because of the Quds Day and because certain sheikhs in your community, the elder sheikh, poor guy, he himself also saw a lot of trouble. His sons were killed. So I think that was a big deal. I think that was not appropriate for the Shia and didn't help the Shia in Nigeria. Please go ahead.
Yeah. It's always because they clash with the government. The government, they love this power. They love all of it. So once you come here, to understand, definitely it will close that. It will bring about such kind of commotions. All the time, they come out, they march, they do this. But if you notice on the other side, we are actually there are some chances for us to come out and to promote our religion. The way we can do it, our best. And that's the best. And in the current situation in Nigeria, you see that no mosques. Until now, at this very in this 21st centuries, no mosque that they used to. Call adhan with the shahada thalitha, ashhadu anna aliyan waliyullah, even if there are very few, you understand. But if you go to the neighboring countries, I've gone to Ghana, countries like Ghana, you see that they have some awareness, they have such kind of mosques, they have institutions, they're a little bit liberal, and all this, all this repercussion, as a repercussion of what these kind of movements is bringing, clashing with the government, creating threat. The government all the time think we are threat to them. That's why they try to crush. That's why they try to do the injustice. You understand? Yeah. And had it been they haven't had or sensed this kind of threat from us, I think they would allow us to do our religion as the way we do it.
Yes. Sound. Yeah. May Allah bless you. Allah keep you all, Shaykhana. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to talk to you. Yes, brother.
One last question, sir.
Sure, please.
Okay. How about the joining of politics, for instance, and trying to bring some alleviation or for the Shia communities or Ahlul Bayti followers?
No.
How do you look at that, for instance?
To get engaged in politics, that's not forbidden. What we do in politics, what do politicians do? They either take votes to become a member of a parliament, right? That's what they do. Or they become part of a government. They either become a minister or a regional governor, or they become a prime minister or president. So in the teachings of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salatu wassalam, being part of a government is not haram. But it's an error that has a kafara. It's an error that has a kafara. The kafara is to help out Shias. In ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, even at that time, Shias used to work for governments. So Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salam allowed them to work for governments. بل كفارة خدمة السلطان كفارة أجرة السلطان, something like that. خدمة الإخوان. The kafara for working for government, yeah, it's an error that has to be compensated. The compensation would be to serve the Shia. So if you become a prime minister or minister or president, or you become the regional governor, or you become an advisor in the local government, or you become a mayor of a city or police chief, all of that is allowed. One thing is you cannot do the dhulm on anyone. As Shia, that's not allowed. You cannot oppress, even if someone is not Muslim. Doesn't matter if someone is doesn't follow your religion. You cannot oppress anyone. You have to be kind and just to everybody, and then especially to Shias. If a Shia comes to you and he has a problem, then you have to solve it. You cannot rest. You cannot sleep until you solve that Shia's problem that he has come to you. So that's what you have to do. So absolutely, you can work for the government at different levels, provided with this condition that you do not engage in a dhulm. So if I work in the government, and my job is, for instance, to torture people, my job is to torture. There are a lot of people who work for the government. Their job is to torture, or their job is to hang people, or their government asks them to do things that are not ethical, that are haram. So I cannot do that. I have to give up the job. I cannot work in the job for 1 minute. I have to resign. But if I work for the government, I don't oppress anybody. I work for the Ministry of Electricity, for instance, for the university, or medical, Ministry of Health, or the President's office. Absolutely. You can work, but you have to serve the Shia. Yeah.
Okay, Shaykhana, and this is a suggestion actually.
Yeah.
Can we have like a global, a setting up of a school that really determines and concentrates of the teaching of ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, where we'll be able to at least have a way to promote, the teachings, and especially what we have learned from you so much, those kind of things. Like, is a suggestion actually. Can we have that institution?
Yeah, I think that's very, very important to have. Yeah, we should have.
If you can do that, I think we should. Maybe we categorize the levels of ahadith, for beginners and for intermediaries and for the advanced, I think if we can do that, I can all the time start, and can think how reach about something.
That's a very good idea. Inshallah. We should do that. May Allah bless you. Allah keep you all. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Hafiz. Thank you so much. Okay, that was a very good call, illuminating call. I thank all of you, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much.